Mom, what's for dinner tonight?
They tried to make me go to rehab and I said no.
Are you hungry? Haven't made up your mind yet? What to eat for dinner? Well, how about come and try Lucky D's? We have a large variety of range of Asian cuisines to burgers. In Lucky D's, it's all you can eat, just $9.95.
Go.
200 Yarra Road, Preston, 3144.
Welcome to Binge News. I'm your host, Billy D. You're watching the afternoon news. There's been a viral video that requires to eat in front of the camera. I have to say, those Korean girls are like, God damn. The resulting of the viral video raises concern. National health binge eating are on the rise. William, director of the Disability Binge from Parramatta of Sydney. William, is binge eating an issue?
Certainly is an issue. There's about 1 million Australians who suffer from binge eating. People who suffer mental illness most likely use their food as their therapy, which there is a higher chance of getting into binge eating. By constantly gaining weight, getting into overweight and obese. There's cases of self-harming and suicide. Mostly are females, of being out of shape, unsatisfied of their new look. I suffer mental health before I formed my company. At the time, I was at the beginning stage of the binge eating. I was job hunting for 9 months, which eventually landed in the job, which I was happy. It's like winning a lottery when I got a job. After a month of working, my employer sacked me. Yes, it sacked me. My world just collapsed. All that hard work flushed down the drain. I began to keep a distance away from my friends. All the negative thoughts flushed through my mind. Anxiety and depression kicks in. I'm so worthless. Nobody wants to hire me. I feel like jumping off the building for being disgraced to my family. I tried everything. Swimming, exercising, volunteer for work. But the episode keep coming back. Man, I don't know how to control it, it's eating habit. The best therapy was food. I keep on eating, cheering myself up, but I couldn't. After I seek help through health care center, my diet just vanished. After I seek help through healthcare center, my dietitian, my eating disorder slowly vanished. Now here's the video that I'm about to show you what binge eating is all about.
William，起床了，读书了，William。Yeah. Coming. Okay. 懒了，嘿，起床。Yeah. 起来。8点半了。
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Man, I hate parents waking me up. But here's my daily life routine as a binge eater. I hate my parents, they keep waking me up. I'm always sleepy in the morning. And now I'm so tired. I only had a 4-hour sleep. I have poor sleeping pattern. And I'm hungry now. Lonely. Depression. Can't say no to chocolates, right? Anxiety. Worthless. Thought of suicide. Are you serious? Another episode? Come on, another food. That feels good. Food. For binge eating, we'll be constantly eating food. So this is my second meal already, and I'm still hungry. So what's it gonna be like after I finish this meal? was that, man? Oh, man. Oh, that hurts. Oh, for those who doesn't know, binge eating. Man, your stomach hurts, man. Oh, you have to get stomach cramps. Oh, I can't do this anymore. You like that sound effects? That's the avocado and banana. That's some good ass sound effects for you. As you can see, I'm eating some healthy stuff. And thanks to William, he's been consultating me for the whole time. And back then, I was 60 kilos, and look at me now. I'm 90 kilos. I've gained probably like 30 kilos. It's amazing how, this sort of disorder gets to me. It's amazing how binge eating gets to me at this stage. And I was young, I didn't know what to do. Didn't know what's depression or anxiety. I had to use, food to overcome my therapy. During my time, I was constantly eat myself out. At the same time, I just didn't know what to do. I didn't know what's depression. I didn't know what mental illness means. So all I had to do is pretty much just eat myself out and gain so much weight. I used to be 70 kilos, now I'm 90 kilos. It was crazy, But thanks to William for his team, his organization, really helped me out. And look at me today. Now you have a slight idea of binge eating. Binge eating can happen to all genders and ages. Continuing hunger, craves for food, even finish large portion of food. Binge eating is a part of mental health. The hunger episode usually stops in a short time period. When it comes to food, they just cannot control themselves. They only know munch, 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 munch. With a bloated stomach, ends up with a stomach pain, as you can see before. After a large amount of food, it's easy for them to get a food coma and feel like a guilt after all that food they've been eating the whole time. Which is lack of exercise, sleeping with a bloated stomach, which causes easily gaining weight as well. Resulting of the gain weighting feels ashamed with their new body figure. And exercise and dieting, it doesn't even resolve the problem, eating disorder. It drives the eating episodes frequently and more alert. So don't even bother dieting. Man, that's very tough. Negative thoughts with ongoing episode with mixture of stress, anxiety and depression makes it difficult to sleep. From my experience, you thought alcohol would get you sleepy. From my experience, no. It kept me awake, like an owl. I remember walking down the street. People thought I was high on weed the whole time. Because my eyes are always red and always sleepy. Which explains why, 2 weeks straight constantly getting 3 hours sleep, I end up taking long naps in the arvo. It was a painful moment. As I mentioned before, I didn't know what is mental illness. And if you know anyone in your family, please take them to GP, dietitian, family therapy, social work, psychology and psychiatrists, or their local ones as well. Thank you for having me, Mr. Billy D.
You mean D? D's nuts? Ha! Got it!
Man, you and your D jokes is old. Man, I forgot to mention about one thing.
You're still on air!
Huh? I'm still on air? Oh, I nearly forgot to mention to you something. There's a long-term effect. You get arthritis, depression, anxiety, high blood pressure, and don't forget. Yes, D, Mr. Billy D, I know you like this. D for diabetes type 2. Are we cutting out? No? Come on, roll the commercials. What are you doing here, man?
Which do you prefer, Billy D or Elsa? Why don't you have 2 in 1? The Billy Elsa.
Do you want to build a snowman? Come on, let's go out and play. I never see you anymore. Come out the door, it's like you're gone away. We used to be best buddies, but now we're not. I wish you could tell me.
If you order now, we can throw in a second Billy Elsa for free. That's right, getting 2 Billy Elsas for the price of 1. That's a whopping $3.99 value for just $25.99. Order your Billy Elsa, and you'll be seeing Do You Want to Build a Snowman every time.
Terms and conditions apply only. See in store for details.